And the sigmoid function denoted by sigma x is defined as sigma x is equals to 1 divided by 1 plus exponent of minus x. In this video, I'm going to find the derivative of sigma x, which is denoted by sigma prime. So we have that function there, sigma x. The first step, I'll just rewrite it there by using laws of exponents, and would have sigma x is equals to 1 plus exponent of minus x to the power minus 1. Now looking at this function here, to find its derivative, we can use the power rule for functions. It says that if n is an integer and g is a differentiable function, then the derivative of g of x to the power n is equals to n multiplied by g of x to the power n minus 1 multiplied by g prime of x. So looking at this function here and comparing it with the formula that we have there, we see that our n is equals to minus 1 and our g of x is equals to 1 plus exponent of minus x. Differentiate this g of x, we get a g prime of x is equals to minus exponent of minus x. Now go on and substitute these expressions into this formula here, so that we obtain our sigma prime is equals to minus 1 multiplied by 1 plus exponent of minus x to the power minus 2 multiplied by minus exponent of minus x. This minus and this minus will give us a positive, so just remain with exponent of minus x divided by 1 plus exponent of minus x squared. This 1 plus exponent of minus x squared, we can just write it as 1 over 1 plus exponent of minus x multiplied by 1 divided by 1 plus exponent of minus x. So our expression becomes exponent of minus x multiplied by 1 divided by 1 plus exponent of minus x multiplied by 1 divided by 1 plus exponent of minus x. So that's the expression that we have now. But looking at this part here, 1 divided by 1 plus exponent of minus x. If we look at our definition of the sigmoid function here, that is just sigma x. So these two parts here, that is sigma x. So our expression becomes exponent of minus x multiplied by sigma x multiplied by sigma x. Now what we can now do is we can now make exponent of minus x subject of the formula here. So multiply throughout by 1 plus exponent of minus x, and you have sigma x multiplied by 1 plus exponent of minus x is equals to 1. And then multiply by the sigma x, and we have sigma x plus sigma x times exponent of minus x is equals to 1. Then go on and make exponent of minus x subject of the formula, and then we have 1 minus sigma x divided by sigma x. That's our exponent of minus x. So substitute this exponent of minus x here, and we would have 1 minus sigma x divided by sigma x multiplied by sigma x times sigma x. This sigma x will cancel out with this sigma x, so that will remain with 1 minus sigma x times sigma x. So that's the derivative of the sigmoid function there.